what the Mario Direct could mean for Smash Bros. Ultimate, and the secrets of the Mario 35th Anniversary Direct.
Block content.
What's happening, my Block buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Block Content's Leak Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. And it looks like all the leaks that happened were actually correct. Yes, the Super Mario 3D All-Stars collection is real, and a whole bunch of other stuff that celebrates Mario's 35th anniversary is actually legit. And of course, we called it for the longest time. And I was also one of the people that said, I think the 3D All-Stars collection will not be anything special. I don't think there will be other characters or stages or anything remastering the games. It'll just be simple ports, maybe upscaling them. And I was a little bit disappointed finding out a couple of things about these ports, you know, Mario 64 not even being widescreen, kind of stuff like that. But I was generally very excited and very happy about the entire Direct. I think they did a lot of very cool things. So I wanted to talk about some secrets, some things that you might have missed, and some general thoughts about the Direct as well, and what it could mean for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, because of course Smash Bros. Got a tiny mention in there, but it really feels like there might be something out of Super Smash Bros. That Sakurai really wants to push to also celebrate Mario in that game, because of course, yes, it's Super Smash Brothers, you know, the Mario brothers essentially. I think that there is something in store for the anniversary, and I think that Sakurai knows this. He's already posted something really cool on Twitter, like a little video that was made in engine with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate that kind of celebrates Mario's history, and it essentially also, you know, doubles as sort of a thank you note to Mario, to Shigeru Miyamoto for creating the character. So a lot of cool stuff to kind of talk about today, and of course how that factors into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, you know, the characters from the Mario franchise that we could potentially be expecting as playable fighters in the series, because of course this Fighters Pass still needs to have those 5 characters announced after Min Min. Who are those characters going to be? Are they going to be like largely first-party characters, third-party? What's going to happen here? And how likely is it that one of those characters now, maybe even the next one, will be a Super Mario franchise character to be announced? Well, I'm super curious to find out more about that, and of course I've been answering many of you guys' questions about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and new fighters in our show Question Blocked, where I answer your questions. What do I think of your favorite game? How do you start making YouTube videos? Well, whatever you can think of, send your question through to blockedcontentmail@gmail.com, and I will answer your question live on the show in our next Question Blocked episode. And yes, we are developing a brand new Blocked Content show that's going to be so much fun. It's a Let's Play show, a little bit different than what you're maybe used to from this channel. A lot of fun, and if there's any specific game that you want us to play, please put it down in the comments. I'm already thinking about doing the All-Stars, like Super Mario All-Stars that's on Switch right now. That's going to be a lot of fun to do, so maybe that's also in the docket. Alright guys, let's head into the content of this week, and that is this Direct. And it was really amazing to see Nintendo pull out all the stops with all these crazy fun Mario nods. There are so many games that were announced, from Super Mario 3D All-Stars to even Super Mario 35, which I thought was an incredible choice to do kind of like a battle royale style Mario game. There's a lot of announcements in here that were totally new, and I even think that it's really cool that they go back to their roots as well. Well, for those of you who don't know, you know, a little secret, a little like in-depth here, Nintendo of course very first as their gaming consoles, the handhelds, were the Game & Watch systems, which essentially kind of felt like calculators, you know. They didn't really have these like LCD screens that had these big animations on them. You could essentially see the shadows of what was to come, right? And I actually own a couple of the Game & Watch systems, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun to kind of find out for newer users to, you know, see what are these things, you know, is this thing going to be as robust as the previous ones? And of course it has a D-pad. You can really play the original Super Mario Brothers and the Lost Levels, so Super Mario Brothers 2 in Japan, and then of course the ball game now with Mario attached to it. So I thought that was a really cool way to start off the Direct, and that is a deep cut for a lot of Nintendo fans, but get this thing, buy it when it's out, because it's going to be worth a lot of money. And then of course going on, something that we've talked about for the longest time on this channel is Super Mario 3D World. Now it does totally feel like this is not getting any sort of special deluxe edition. However, it is going to get extra content. So what this is not going to be is, you know, probably a version that announces another character to be playable and stuff like that. It's not called Super Mario 3D World Deluxe plus Bowser's Fury. It's just called Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Now, a lot of people have pointed out the footage of this game running on the Switch is actually, of course, looking a little bit nicer, but also running a little bit quicker. So the game is faster now, the movement speed of the characters is faster, and for a lot of people it felt a tiny bit sluggish at times, especially compared to now games like Super Mario Odyssey, but back then, games like Mario Galaxy. And I think it's really fun for them to actually kind of change up that formula a little bit and make the game faster, because that way a lot of like newer audiences that are, really tuned into Mario's current moveset will feel right at home with this entry. And I played this game on the Wii U when it came out, and it was one of my favorite, if not my favorite Wii U game. Maybe, Super Smash Bros. Was a special one as well, but this game just gave me a lot more hype and a lot more excitement to play with friends, the campaign and getting all those green stars. So I can't wait to do something similar with this game again. And of course, the Bowser's Fury thing is now a real thing. It is probably going to be a brand new campaign, something that has some sort of hub world that we're seeing, that you basically have to clear out these different parts of the stage to then unlock the big dungeon, which could maybe be some sort of boss rush mode or something like that. So I'm thinking this is sort of a more open area, and all those lighthouses kind of represent these dungeons, almost like Zelda-like dungeons that are maybe platforming challenges. And then of course you get to enter that tomb and then beat Bowser at the end there. Maybe there's a brand new type of Bowser fight, right? It's not Meowser's Fury. So really curious to find out what that is. Now, moving on to a lot more fun stuff with the original Super Mario Bros., there was actually a reveal of a game that was called Super Mario Bros. 35. Yes, we've got Mario Bros. 1, 2, 3, and now we go straight ahead to Mario Bros. 35. Now, of course, that also kind of factors into that Tetris 99 stuff, right? It is an online game where a lot of people play Super Mario Bros. At the same time, but every time they clear an enemy, it actually gets sent to other people's games. And you can kind of mess with stuff, especially, the item blocks, and it kind of feels like Mario Kart in that way. You can have attackers, you can have the lowest time, you can have more coins. So in that sense, I feel like this is a very cool new way. It also doesn't run on the Super Mario Maker 2 engine, which I thought was very interesting. It looks a lot like the Game Boy Color version and the original version kind of meshed together. So I thought it was props for Nintendo to do something brand new like this. And I can't wait to find out if I'm any good at the game when it's this crazy, right? When the version is so insane. Now, of course, there was a crazy fun, like out there announcement that a lot of you guys have been talking about for the longest time, and that is of course a brand new Mario Kart game. And what could this be, right? It's a brand new Mario Kart game for Nintendo Switch. So is this Mario Kart 9? Well, the answer is yes, but no, not really. This is sort of a spin-off Mario Kart game that is essentially feeling like a kind of Labo experiment, right? However, what this is RC Mario Kart cars that actually appear in the form of real karts that have Mario in them and Luigi, and they have a webcam attached to them. So they're RC cars, so you can control them, and then you can actually also play the game on the Nintendo Switch. So you can actually throw items and stuff like that. So you can race through your own living room or wherever you have the game set up. You can create your own tracks, and it'll essentially be a brand new experience. And Nintendo is really at the forefront of stuff like that, which I think is incredible. Nintendo always changes the game to some extent, and to actually have a viewpoint that low to the ground and have it be your game, have your own living room be a Mario Kart stage. They kind of tried out a little bit like this with some DLC stage for Mario Kart 8, which I think was really cool. And essentially that is what it feels like here. The characters are very small, the characters feel like they're in a real living room, and now it also has some sort of like first person view, which looks incredible. So I can't wait to find out how fun this game will be in a multiplayer mode. There's new items, there's freezies, there's Kamek, and there's even stuff like rings to travel through that speed up. So the Mario Kart lore is expanding ever more, which I think is a really cool idea. Now, of course, there's a lot more reveals here. We also get to talk about a lot of Mario stuff coming to the general public, right? We finally have the reveal of the Mario Puma shoes and even stuff like content coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And that's what I kind of wanted to talk about because, yes, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is going to get special tournament stuff for Mario and, of course, probably spirit events and more. But do we think that there is going to be a character reveal that's going to be appearing in the world of Super Mario? I think that it's highly likely that we'll get something like that. Now, it's getting less likely that it will be Paper Mario because I think that window is kind of closed already now, especially with this Direct having come out and no mention of any sort of Paper Mario content aside from, of course, the game that has just released, the Origami King. I think that it is very likely that we might getting, another Mario character. Maybe think of Geno, maybe think of characters like Waluigi, and then you're in the right track. So I hope that Sakurai is celebrating Mario's 35th anniversary in Smash Bros. With a new character reveal. That would be super awesome. Now, the last thing that I kind of wanted to mention is that the Mario collection is real. Mario 3D All-Stars. So yes, we're going to get Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy in one package. I have a lot of problems with this. I am hypercritical of this thing, and I've talked about it to a lot of friends, and I'm a little bit disappointed by this. I do, however, think that it is really cool. I will definitely get it because I am a fan. These are 3 of my most favorite games of all time, and I want to play them on the Switch. Want to play them on the go, but I do think that Nintendo did the bare minimum, and I think that they even did a little bit less than the bare minimum. If you look at what other people are able to do with, the source code of Super Mario 64, it took them a day to find out how to make the game widescreen. It took them another day to find out how to make the game 60 frames per second and kind of change up some textures to make it look even cleaner. Now, it doesn't really feel like Nintendo had any sort of plan to do any sort of remaking of those games, right? It's just 3 games in one package. But when you use that Super Mario All-Stars branding, you get reminded of those original Super Mario All-Stars games, Super Mario Bros. 2, 1, 3, and of course then also later on it introduced Super Mario World to the package as well with updated Luigi graphics. I thought it was so cool, and now having that collection name for this new thing that is just going to be slightly upscaled stuff, I think it is a big disappointment. There's a lot of things that they could have done to win over the fans with this, and they ended up doing even less than I expected, and I didn't expect them to do any remaking at all. So I thought, we're not in the age of black bars on the sides of the screen anymore. People are able to do it at home. Nintendo has to do this, right? And even tiny stuff like, maybe an extra level, maybe one extra painting, maybe a mode where you can play as Luigi or have some sort of balloon mode or some small thing. They have the source code, people also own it. So it's pretty crazy to find out that this is the extent that they went to for this. Maybe it has, everything to do with everything going on in the world right now. But I really hope that this isn't the last time we'll see these games in a collection format, because I really want to relive these in a brand new way and not necessarily kind of an upscaled version for the Nintendo Switch. I think that this is a little bit of a letdown because these games just mean so much to me, and I would have loved to see them done a little bit more justice than just this base level, port. So that's it. That's what I wanted to talk about in this video. I am actually excited for all the Mario content. My favorite thing about this Direct is maybe Bowser's Fury. I also like Super Mario 35 a whole lot, so I can't wait to play that. And of course, I would love to hear what you guys think of the Direct. If you comment down below, that could actually be featured and read out loud in our next video. And today's comment question is, what did you think of everything happening in that Mario Direct? And as for a previous comment question winner, our answer actually comes to us from Sharon Loy, and it's about characters for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Geno and Crash are so far the most likely. Crash Bandicoot's birthday is the 9th. However, the anniversary gives me more confidence in Geno. Geno has a lot going for him, like Cacao Mallow and spirits being upgraded. Geno and Cosmos are my most wanted for this pack. Last pack, I got Hero, Banjo, and Terry, didn't care for Joker and Byleth. I just hope we get another Zeno rep. Having my angelic android in Smash would kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Monolith Soft created her and are allowed to use her in any game that they want with her. Her appearing in Xenoblade 2 was tremendous fan service to the PS2 fans who played her games. Bandai Namco rep, check. Xeno series rep, check. Unexpected legacy character, check. Sharon, thank you so much for your comment, and I think it's really interesting to read that you just got Hero, Banjo, and Terry, and that you didn't even bother getting Joker and Byleth in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So there are definitely people out there that don't buy the entire pass, that just buy separate characters. I know people in my life too that, I just care for Banjo. I got Banjo for Smash. That's what I wanted, nothing else. So it does kind of make sense for Nintendo to put their best foot forward with the next character that they announce. I mean, Min Min isn't the craziest thing. When I go online with Smash Bros. Ultimate, no one is playing as Min Min as well. I think that the next character that they have needs to sell the entire pass. So what's a character that can make both sides of, Eastern and Western culture extremely happy? I don't think it would be a character like Crash Bandicoot. I think that's very Western focused. I think Ryu Hayabusa would be a very good bet because that's also very much beloved in the West as well. And of course, some Mario character will be really, really good for the morale for, users that really want to buy that pass. So would be very curious to find out what comes out of all that. So thank you so much for sending in all your comments. These are so much fun to read through. And of course, a big shout out to our latest Patreon supporters and the super chats you guys send during live streams. You guys make block content possible. So if you want to have yourself created in blocked content style, or join me for a Skype chat, or even have your own ideas become animations, go to patreon.com/blockedcontent. There's a bunch of incredible rewards there, and they're waiting for you. And remember, if you're not yet a member of the Blocked Content family yet, hit subscribe now, smash that like button, and ring the bell for notifications, and all the news and fun you care about will be delivered on the daily to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you around the corner with, as always, more Blocked Content. See ya!